Good morning. It's been a while. So I decided to show you what I do in a week in Stockholm. I'm still working as a data scientist, still living in Stockholm, changed apartments, but otherwise, yeah, just my regular work week. Except for one thing, today is Monday, but today is a holiday because it's Easter weekend, so me and my partner are actually not working. So we're just gonna do some chores, read some books, maybe spend some time outside because spring has finally come to Stockholm. And yeah, the rest of the week will be a regular work week. Good morning. Today's Tuesday, and I still didn't have enough coffee to be able to talk to the camera. Today's Tuesday, and today I'm working, and I have quite a few meetings. The first one starts at 9, and it's a 2-hour-long vision workshop for the whole insights product area that I'm working on. So like the whole company is divided in different areas that are responsible for different parts of the product, and then each of those areas has their own insights teams, which have user researchers and data scientists, and then those insight teams decide what they're going to do the next quarter and what's like their vision and the mission. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to, I guess, define our mission or rewrite the one we've had originally. I'm gonna have the same one as well, like the continuation of this one on Friday, also 2 hours in the morning. Later on, I have a few syncs, like a weekly sync with my smaller insights team, with data scientists and user researchers, and also one sync with the product manager that I'm working with on like some metrics that she needs to deliver to the external partners. Yeah, I'm gonna drink my coffee and start on. There are also some optional things and like fikas, which is like, you know, a virtual coffee in Sweden. Also optional kind of presentation that either from external presenters or someone internally sharing their results. I don't know if I'm going to join that. It clashes with a sync that I have with my team. It does look like I have, if I don't count any breaks, and if I do count lunch, I have around 2.5 hours without meetings today, out of 8 hours of workday. And then of course, I need some breaks to, you know, stretch my legs and walk around. Let's get going with Monday. Oh no, Tuesday. I'm not a morning person. Oof. I'm just done with the 2-hour-long meeting. We only had one break, and it was 1.5 hours after the start, so that was pretty tough. It was mostly about like why does the company need data science and user research, and how do we support the teams that we're working with, like by providing our expertise, by doing certain specific tasks, by being part of different meetings or different parts of the product development life cycle. So we just kind of reiterated and reminded ourselves that this is why we're there. Now I need a break. I have some tasks that are not related to work that I also want to do today. It's just pretty much a very basic to-do list. I have like a recurring walk every day that I need to check out, that I need to go for an eye test for a driver's license, then pick up some stuff from Post, and I just booked a dinner for Saturday in a nice restaurant for me and my partner, so I did that. Just to have something nice to look forward to. I really like to make plans that I will enjoy later in the future. Now I need a break. To this book, The Existentialist Cafe, about the philosophers, existentialists of the 20th century. Already the end of April, and we only get like a few of fresh green leaves. Um, so just finished my last meeting for today. It was a sync with my PI team, with the other data scientists and user researchers. At the end, we played some online game called Jackbox, which is kind of fun, and it's a nice thing to do, and you're mostly all working remotely, so never have time to socialize and talk to each other. And now I will have to go to the eye exam for my driver's license, which I booked during lunchtime, and pick up some parcels. And then maybe, then I need to review some videos for my B testing course, which will be released soon, on 365 Data Science and Udemy. So some work after work is required. I had a big dilemma today whether I go to the office by metro or by bike, but I chose the bike because it's genuinely nicer. So I'm going to the city and then going to work from the office today. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Thanks. Sunny but chilly. Kind of freezing. I want to go to the rooftop terrace and have some coffee there. I think it's covered, so it shouldn't be too cold. We'll see. Just had a lunch with a colleague and now I have an interview which I'm shadowing. It's like a tech screen With regular data science tech interview questions, I'm always a little bit nervous before interviewing other people too. Oh, I don't know why. Just want it to all go very well. And you don't know what to expect. Well, we'll see how it goes. See you. Done with the work day. Now I'm picking up dinner for me and my partner. And then I need to bike to my old apartment to pick up a letter that some company sent there, even though I changed my address already. So a lot of biking. I'm tired. Oh, I think today is done. Yeah, I thought I wanted to say something, but I don't remember. Bye!
You have to be your biggest fan. And when things are really tough and they're really rough and nothing's working, but there's something inside of you that says, I just have to follow that. Because you don't know who you're going to meet, who you're going to meet, who you're going to meet.
Good Thursday morning. Today I don't have that many meetings. Out of the mandatory, I think I have only 2, and then I have other meetings that are like sharing sessions, which I might skip or just listen in while walking. So today my focus is to wrap up an analysis that I've been doing, which is a forecast of a few metrics that are important for OKRs for our product, so the objective key results for our product. I have done, I think, maybe half of it, but now I need to like replicate the models that I used for some of the metrics and other metrics and just write it up in a nice report and be able to share that with someone. So that's the focus for today, and I also still have a few like random smaller tasks, work and non-work related, that I need to do today, just like chores. Need to answer to my A/B test course publisher. Yeah, just random tasks today. I'm kind of a little bit tired from yesterday, a little bit beat up from all the biking and all the people. I can't imagine how I used to do that every day. Well, I didn't bike then, but still, like going every day to the office. I remember in the evenings I had absolutely no energy and just like laid on the couch and watched TV and waited for the next day. So I'm definitely grateful for the ability to work from home, but also it's kind of nice to switch around a bit sometimes, and it was nice yesterday to go to the office, so I might do that more often. Cool, well, let's get on with Thursday. Good Thursday morning. Today I don't have that many meetings, and that's really nice. I can spend some time focusing on a more hands-on work, which is building a model to predict a few metrics for our objective key results, or OKRs, for our product. I kind of did like the most statistics heavy part, but I need to wrap it up and adjust the model for a few other metrics and like a write up, a report, something that I can share with people. Yeah, I guess probably this is gonna be my focus. Probably this is gonna be my focus for the whole day. And then I also have a therapy session in the afternoon, and I still need to do some chores like buying groceries, returning parcels, something else for the course that I'm working on. Yeah, just a few tasks here and there. Over many different breaks in the day, I tend to read or watch the news that are coming from Russia and Ukraine about the Russian invasion of Ukraine. And now, even though I'm starting to read and watch much less, it's still very, very crazy, painful, horrifying. On one hand, I cannot really stop, and I feel like I need to know what's happening most of the time, several times a day. But on the other hand, luckily I managed to start living my own life a bit more than in the first weeks. And overall, it's been crazy, and being personally impacted a little bit was a big change to my life and lifestyle and future and plans. And I cannot stop thinking how other people perceive this, how horrible is it for them, how much it impacted their lives up to the point of ending them and stopping their future and their plans. This has been really, really horrifying, and I wish it would stop as soon as possible. I just had therapy, and pretty much the whole hour I spent being angry. We are trying to like process my feelings better, and I tend to suppress my anger because I was punished for that as a child. So now my task for the next week for my therapist is to be angry and write to her everything I'm angry about. And I just got into this mindset, and I'm getting angrier and angrier about all the things happening around me, like how tools are inefficient and weirdly built, and how people are making things harder and harder for everyone. And generally I tend to suppress that anger and be like, oh, well, chill. But now my task is not to, so I'm just being angry. It's weird. But hopefully it will make me a happier person someday in the future. Gonna go get back to work, see if I got access to the thing that I need to do my analysis. Накладываем. Oh. Dessert. This is like drugs. Impossible to stop eating. Yum. Since I started having quite a few different income flows for tasks that I need to do, I started a thing that I call brain dump. Every day, maybe several times a day even, I pretty much just brain dump every single thing that I think I need to do, and not necessarily today, just like in general, something that will unlock me for the future, just to get it out of my head.
That's been actually very helpful, and I noticed that in the end of the day or a few days later, I end up doing a lot of the things that I put in that breakdown. So that also does make me feel a little better.
8:56. I have some mess in the corner, some parcels that I need to send back. Friday, 2-hour vision workshop, part 2. Then right after that, it's like 3 hours in meetings right now. We have like a sharing session where data scientists and user researchers within our team share their progress, maybe some research, some interesting things that they want either just to share or get some feedback on. And then it's lunchtime, during which I also have a meeting. Oh my god, it's 4 hours now. Oh, I'll be tired. During lunch, I also have a meeting because my partner and I are taking over a company, or actually, I am taking over a company of a friend who moved to France but lived in Sweden and had a company in Sweden. And I think on this meeting, we're gonna do some bureaucracy and report VAT. Yeah, I think something like this. Let's get going with that. I don't know. I'll probably have to eat during a meeting. Happy Friday! Yeah! Помашите влогу. Ура! VAT, moms. This Friday is turning out to be pretty intense. Now we just chatted for like maybe 20 minutes with a friend and my partner about our friend's life in France, where he moved with his family to Paris, like whether he likes it or not, how is the company bureaucracy there. Now is like next week is a deadline for all the tax declarations, both like your personal and also the company ones. So a little bit more work than before, just rounding up invoices and everything that we've received and spent. And now I'm gonna drink some water and go do my other work. And probably finish off earlier today. I really need to go out and walk because the weather is really nice, but I didn't really have a lot of breaks up until now. I did spend time during one of the meetings just cooking food for myself, which is amazing. Benefit of working from home. So that was pretty good. I could just listen in to the presentation that people were giving and make my eggs and avocado toast. And then eat it too. So lunch is covered, but now I need to go continue working. Oh my god, I just saw that 365 Data Science published my course on Udemy. And I wanted to film about that, and then I realized that I didn't fill tax information there, and I started filling it up, and now I'm stuck at some point where I don't know where to get some general identification tax number because I'm exempt from US taxes. It's so complicated. But oh my god, my course is released. I'm so scared. It was so hard to make it, not just because like of knowledge, but because making a course is really hard. Harder than I expected, for sure. But now it's out, and now I'm really scared of the ratings and if people find it valuable and interesting and understandable and like good enough. I don't know. I'm nervous. It's Friday afternoon as well. Like I'm really tired and nervous. That's not a good combination. Half an hour spent reading about tax treaty between US and Sweden. I still have no idea how to properly fill the form on Udemy to get exempt from taxes because of various reasons. Also, my
current Swedish accountant just sent me my report for this year, which she did, and even though she told me that I managed to spend all the money that I earned on like company related expenses, turns out that I still have some income, which means I'll have to pay around 70% of that in taxes to Sweden. In Sweden, it's very easy to file your taxes if you're just an employee of a company, because the Skatteverket, the Swedish IRS, or like the tax service, calculates everything for you. If you have a mortgage, they will deduct the interest rate payment. Pretty much, if you use cleaning services, they are exempt from taxes as well, up to some degree. So they will do that for you. You don't need to do anything. You literally just need to send an SMS or like log in and approve your tax declaration. But once you have a company, my God, it's probably much more complicated in other countries, so I shouldn't complain, but I want to complain. It's hard, and it's not written for normal people. It's kind of done so that you would hire someone, or you spend really a lot of time learning how to do it. Oh, I'm frustrated. I want to go buy myself a snack. Also want to have gin and tonic. I want to do gin and tonic for Sunday when friends come over for dinner. So I might as well just buy gin now, because Sunday you can't buy alcohol in Sweden. For my course being released. Woo. I have 2 minutes until my face mask will dry. So I wanted to share some reflections on this week. First is I do so many more small tasks that I thought I did. Like now, by paying attention and thinking what I should film, I realized how many like different small things that I need to do during the day I get during that day, and how many of them I actually do and how much energy they cost. The second is that it's really hard to talk about work and what I do at work while I have an NDA and I can't really obviously talk about a specific project, so everything is very vague and I really don't know what to describe without like revealing too much. That's a really big challenge about vlogging about your work. 3, it can be fun working from the office, although it is more energy draining, but in a different way. Working from home is also energy draining. Just generally, I guess working is energy draining, but in different ways, and a little bit of diversity in those things can be nice. 4, I guess, vlogging is really hard. Amazing job from all the vloggers who managed to film and edit by themselves all their days and like create
very detailed and well filmed, narrated vlogs, it's so exhausting. And 5, I don't have enough hobbies and activities. Even though I constantly do things and get tired, I don't do enough different things. Like everything is very similar. It's either computer or reading or learning or like walking. Nothing that's like drastically different from my main activities. So probably need to do something like that. And now it's Friday evening and I'm wiped out. So I'm gonna take care of myself and go sleep. Bye.